Hello, hello các bạn. Hello. Anyone here? Hello Lucky. Hello Ben. Ben lên nói nè em. Ok. Bạn yes, bạn có
Hello,
vào lớp WhatsApp giúp cô. Hello Ben.
hello, teacher.
How are you?
I'm quite good today, teacher. I'm just preparing for my final exam.
Good. So when is it gonna be over?
Oh, it's on the 5th of June.
5th of June. Okay. Right, that's a long way to go.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. So Ben, can you see the text on the left?
Oh, oh my God. I don't know why your screen disappeared, teacher.
Really? Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's strange. So let me just turn it off and then turn it back on. Okay. Can you see it now?
Wait, no. Why still
Still not?
let me just leave enjoy back. Okay, teacher.
Yeah, okay, let's start then. Because even if that's the case. Oh, Ben, you got out? You can see it as normal? Okay, thank you very much. All right. So,
Okay. Yeah.
hello,
Yeah. I
Ben.
see it. I see it. Yeah.
Great. Hello, Brandon, as well. So, after Ben, it's gonna be your turn, yeah, Brandon? And Ling, you can see it. Great, good. Lucky on my side is actually to the right that it's got covered, not the left. So I may just leave it like that for now. Okay, Lucky. Right. Oh, that's strange. Okay, so let me just leave it just a bit onto the left like this, so maybe Lucky and others can see it. All right, Ben. So let's do question number 1 about emails. Okay. Hello, Ben. Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm here. Yeah.
Good, good. So, do you think sending emails will be more or less popular in the future?
Well, from my perspective, I think email will become popular in the future because with the develop smartphones, so people can shift faster and more convenient in every forms of communication, like instant messaging or video calls.
Good, good. Okay, so I think this is a very good answer, Ben. Just one thing, can I ask you, can you hear me well or any echoing voice?
No, no, it doesn't have any echo voice, and I hear you very clearly.
Good, good. That's a good answer for the first one. So, Ben, since you're the first student, you want to do a second one?
Yeah, for sure.
Let's do making friends. Do you like making friends?
Yeah, so it's just a good question because I'm an introvert person and I always want to widen my communication with friends so I can join many interesting activity or just playing many soccer game with all my best fellows.
Or your best friends, right?
Yeah,
Okay. Did you say widen my communication with friends? Did you say that?
yeah.
That's a bit odd. That's an odd phrase to say. Maybe you want to say you want to spend more time with your friends or you want to make new friends, that kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Because the question is about making friends, so focusing on like making friends, as in like you encounter new people and make them become your friends. Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Rather than meeting the same group of people over and over. So, good, yeah, it's all right. Say this again, best friends.
Best friend.
Good, good. All right, well done, Ben. Stick around for listening, okay?
Yes, teacher.
Good, good. So next is Brandon. Hello, Brandon.
Hi.
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 Oh, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Good, good. All right, how are you?
Yes, I'm doing well. Like, yeah. I'm doing pretty well.
Good, good.
Because like right now it's summer break, so yeah, I just got back to my home. But actually living here is not really interesting because like just imagine living in a house with four people as like the smallest one. Like a lot of people staying here, so like it's really annoying.
I see. Okay. Anyhow, are you joining your brother's podcast as usual?
No, because like my brother, like see, he's staying in the other country now. It's like I literally lose the chance to like speak or practice with him no more. So yeah,
Oh, I see. So he's gonna come back soon?
no. I think like he just like rarely comes here, but like mostly he's living there because like I think he's gonna settle out here. Like probably
Okay. I think you're gonna miss him.
no, because like I think like we do not meet each other that much. So like like yes, like the bond is not really good. Yes, it's not really good.
Okay. All right. So Brandon, let's start with the first question. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
So let see emails. Is sending emails popular in Vietnam?
I think yes, because like in professional environment, people usually like like send emails a lot, and I think like that is a polite way to communicate. So yeah, that is a good way and to make people feel like not be annoyed or like I think that is a good way to like communicate or because I actually like have never sent emails or received an email like in my entire life, like so far 18 years. So like yeah.
Okay. Okay, Brandon. Interesting. So, not being annoyed. All right.
Yes, because
So,
like I think like
yeah.
texting is really annoying sometimes, right? Like I think like yes, like it just like the phone is just like the phone keeps buzzing like and like the notification just pops up. Like I think this is really noisy and just keeps me like distracted from studying a lot. So yeah, I hate that. So sending email is a good way, like ever.
So you think sending email is good instead of sending messages, or
Yes, but like in some situation, like of course, like texting is more convenient, right? Like you want to say something real quick. Sending a text is a good way.
Okay, interesting, Brandon. So sometimes the examiner will ask follow-up questions like what I did, because the part when you say not being annoyed is a bit not very clear. So what you explain right now is clear enough. So make sure you articulate it right in the
Yes.
first attempt. Yeah. And also you have never sent or received any emails in your life, really.
Yes, never. Like because like I usually go through a couple of people, like they do it for me. So like yeah, that's why I've never received. But actually in the reality, if I were to do that, I would probably receive a lot, like so far, a lot.
Because like you applied to multiple
Yes, yes.
universities.
But I think no, like no longer. Do you know why? Because like maybe I think you're following the the policies and the politics a lot. So I think you could probably know that, right? Like it is pretty terrible right now. So I think Taiwan is a good choice for me right now to move to.
Okay, all right, yeah. So by the way, don't say in the reality, say in reality. Yeah,
In reality, yes.
yes, or in fact, yeah. Let's see. So yeah, Brandon, it's all right. You want to do a part 3?
Yes, sure.
Good.
Yes, I want to do one more.
Okay, we'll do this one. Yeah. What kinds of rules do people need to follow in public places?
So I think in public places, I think it could be better to not have noise, like because I've been to a lot of public places like cinemas or park or something like that. So like it is really annoying if you if you keep making noise, right? So like it could be better for not have noise, like having noise and yes, I think that is the only rule that I want to have. And if I were to enact one rule, I would probably just only that one, like just do not make noise and kids and like infants and like toddlers going around making a lot of noise. And there was a time I went to the coffee shop and was like studying, and there was a kid coming up like saying something. I was very friendly, and until that kid tried to like annoy and like make a lot of noise, and the parents came up and was like, he's just a kid. He doesn't know that. Yes, he doesn't know that. Okay,
Yeah.
good.
How about infants? Like they're quite uncontrollable in a sense. You cannot really tell them to not cry. You cannot talk sense into them. Yeah.
Yes, but I think just try to control them because like you're parents, so you should probably control your kids, and I think that is the rule, right? Like in a public place like coffee shop, they just like stay on their phone and they do not even care about their child and where are they going. No, they don't care. And until there's something happens to their kids, and then like, oh my gosh, this is terrible. And it's like they keep blaming other people, these people a lot. And it's like they don't even know like the problem is themselves.
Interesting view, Brandon. Yeah, that follow up is a bit better because it's more persuasive in a sense. And of course, you feel free to show your opinion. Don't be afraid. So just show your opinion, even though
Yes,
it's
like,
not. Yeah, maybe not many people want to agree with you. Yes, but
but
it's
I have heard
okay.
about this one, like in the examination interview, you should like express yourself a lot because like the examiner does not want to know your opinions. They actually just want to know your English ability, the most one.
Exactly.
So it's like try to
Exactly.
make the best
Yeah.
out of it.
They will
Yeah.
not judge you.
Yes.
So basically, you can say what you actually think. In that ways, you can be more fluent. Yes. Ủa, bạn Phương bị nghe thành echoing hả? Brandon, em có bị nghe nhiều voice không? Em có bị nghe không? Có thấy bạn Phương đang nói là bị nghe nhiều voice. Brandon, can you hear me?
All right.
Hello?
So thank you for having me, and
Yeah.
have a good day.
All right, just one more thing, Brandon.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Your idea is a bit too repetitive just now, and you repeat the phrase a lot of noise. Yeah, in the original answer. Yeah.
No,
So
I
just
actually
try
tend
to.
to like talk in the like basic way a lot. I actually did not like like not the way like answer the asked questions. So
So if you want to practice IELTS, try to make it less repetitive, but spoken language is fine.
yes.
Okay, right. Well done, Brandon.
Just
Okay.
thanks for having me. Have a good day.
That's okay. You too. So, Lucky, can you hear multiple voices? All right. So, hi, Hua. Hello, hello.
Oh, it's my time.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So, last time you came up quite late, but today you come quite early. That's good. So, let's start with part one. Let's go back to this. Question number 3. When
Yes.
would you send emails to others?
I usually send emails when I need to write something important or formal. For example, I send emails to my teacher if I have a question or if I need to submit homework. Sometimes I use email to register for course or to apply for a contest. I don't use email every day, but when I have to do something serious, email is the right choice.
Sending email is the right choice, right?
Yes.
Or it's a preferred method of communication. Yes. Method of communication. Okay?
Yes.
Right, communication. I ran on the comment box for everyone. Okay, so Hua, again, this one is okay. It's a part one. You listed quite a few times when you need to use emails, so I think it's alright. Just one thing, because none of them got actually way deeper. So I would rather prefer you talking about like more school context, like sending it to submit homework, how you find it more convenient, or how often do you send it? Maybe every month or something like that? Yeah.
Yes.
But you're working now, right?
Yes.
So that would be in past tense because you're not studying anymore, right?
Yes.
So talk about like actual work tasks or assignments or any deadline or projects that need to be done. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Wow. Any Okay, I think this is fine. You don't need to redo it. Let's do another part one. Okay?
Yes.
How often do you meet new people?
Mm, I meet new people quite often, e- especially at school or when I join extra class or activities. For example, when I join a club or a team, I get to meet other students who have the same hobbies as mine. I also meet new people when my friends introduce me to someone. I like talking to new people because it helps me become more confident and friendly.
Okay.
Yes.
So two main scenarios, right? First
Yes.
at like some clubs, and second is when your friends introduce you to the new friends. Yeah.
Yes.
So let's say this. So club and friends. Again, you talk a lot about the club, but like the part when you talk about how you feel, how you make new friends in there, it just follow up by one sentence. So again, if you can, expand on one of them. Okay?
Yes.
But other than that is very good, very clear. All right? Good pronunciation today as well, Hua.
Yes. I write it a lot.
Yeah, that's good. I'm glad to hear. Did you watch my IPA videos?
Yes, I write it every day.
Ah, I see. Okay, that's how you improved. Great job.
Yes.
Okay, well done, Hua. So you can request for another round, yeah?
Yes.
Good, good.
Thank teachers.
You're welcome. All right. Um, okay. So next will be Thanh Chung. Hello, Chung.
Hello, teacher.
How are you?
I'm great today.
Okay. So you want to do a part one or part three?
I guess part three will be. Oh, yeah, I guess part three.
Okay, part three. All right, good, good. It's about rules. Okay. Actually, I asked you something about school. That may be easier. What is your most favorite subject at school? And did you ever
Um,
tell the two questions in one? Did you ever tell anybody that you are interested in this subject?
um, most favorite subject is history, and I have tell a lot of people about it that I'm interested in this subject, but except for my friends, like my classmates, I never told them that for some reason. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So there are a few things here. Have not tell, but have never told. Okay? And at first you told me it is history, but then for the second part you said, did you say literature?
No,
What did you say?
history. I
Just
said that.
history.
Yeah, just
I heard
history.
it first time, but the second time at the end I heard something close to literature. Anyhow, so this okay, those are the people you have told about what you like, which subject. But how about the people you haven't told? Yes, you add two sentences. However, this is a part three question. So for the people you have told that while you're so much engaged in history at school, then talk more about it. In which scenario did you talk about this topic? And how you felt when you told other people your favorite subject? Were you like fully like enthusiastic, super enthusiastic, and want to talk a lot about that topic or what happened at that time, you know? So that what they want you to focus on, the one you told about your interest. Yeah?
I see.
Okay. Right. Good, Chung. So I see you later in listening, okay?
Okay, so goodbye, teacher. Thank you for letting me join.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right, so next will be Dr. Phương. Hello, Dr. Phương.
Hello, teacher.
Can you hear all voices okay now?
Yes, it's okay now.
Good, good. All right. So let's see. I will ask you part one. Yeah?
Okay.
Good, good. Back to this. Oh, not this one. This is the other day. So, do you often send emails? Hello? Oh, you are muting yourself?
Okay, I off my mic.
Hello?
Can you repeat?
You are muting yourself? Yes, so do you often send
Okay,
emails?
I off my mic.
Hello?
Can you repeat?
You are muting yourself? Oh,
Okay. Yes, I send
yes, so do
emails.
you often send...
Okay, I off my mic. Hello? Can you repeat?
Dr. Phương ơi, bên của Dr. Phương bị echo. Chắc là giờ bao giờ cô nói mình mở mic là mình mở mic rồi mình trả lời luôn nhá. Cô sẽ tắt mic của cô. Right, let's go. Okay, that's fine, don't worry. Rồi, Dr. Phương mở mic nha, cô tắt mic của cô.
Can you hear me? Yes. I answer your question for me. Yes, I send emails quite frequently, especially for work-related communication. As a doctor, I often need to exchange information with colleagues, schedule meetings, or follow up on patients. Email is formal and efficient way to keep everything organized and documented. While I prefer face-to-face discussion when possible, email is definitely a useful tool in the medical field, especially when it comes to coordinating care or sharing updates with other departments. That's it.
Ok, rồi, Dr. Phương tắt mic rồi ha, thì cứ nghe cô nhận xét nha. Có gì phản hồi lại thì cứ comment giúp cô nhé. Alright, rồi, a good answer, very clear. So it needs to be especially, yeah, especially, not especial. And colleagues. So that more pronunciation. Let's just listen to me and then try to repeat without turning the mic on. And everyone else, you can practice as well. Say doctor, not daughter. Yeah, doctor with a C, so it's a bit up, doctor. And colleagues, and efficient. All right, and filled, not filled or anything, filled. All right. Okay. But other than that, I think it's quite clear. And yeah, all the benefits and why you send emails is, yeah, it's good to me. So yeah, well done. Yes, đúng rồi đó, Vince. Yeah, nên là cô mới nói là cần đọc lại. Yes. Okay, you're welcome, Dr. Phương. So next we have Chami. Hello, Chami.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but I think I need to increase my volume just a bit. Welcome back, me. How are you?
I'm good. Actually, I'm also preparing for my speaking task on Friday, so yeah.
Okay, good luck. What time did you book it for?
Part, you mean?
What time did you book it for?
Sorry, I don't get it.
Okay. What time will you do
A
your...
time
Yes.
on Friday at
7? What did you say?
Saturday, sorry.
Saturday. Yeah, I don't think they have 7 a.m. slot. I think the earliest one is at 8. What did you say?
My Saturday I will take over. So yeah.
Okay, good luck then. All right. So I'm gonna ask you part 1. Yeah?
Yes,
Or do you want to challenge yourself with a part 3?
of course.
All right, let's do a part 3 rules then. When people break rules, how would they be punished in your country?
Well, personally, when someone breaks rules, they must be complained firstly to they must be complained firstly about others people, or like they must be attacked by society. I mean, by verbal. They will be complained about the offense. Also for behavior like murder or something like that, they must be punished by the government. They will be imposed some stringent regulations to warn others to not repeat the behavior that they break.
Okay, right. Again, in general, though you try to answer the question, it's not very specific. So all the thing you say is about many different offenses. So try to talk about one of them and try to dig deeper. Like if you, let's say you don't wear a helmet when you ride a motorbike or something, how are you going to be punished? Or like you say, like all other more serious crimes, then how they're going to be punished? Maybe they're going to be put in jail, maybe they're going to have a life sentence, something like that, okay? More specific. And though I know that you try to give some examples, right? But again, it's not something that you brought up and make it like the entire case for you to follow it up with. So it's not clear enough. Is that clear?
Yes.
Your microphone is very strange. Sometimes it's so loud. Sometimes I can hear you like, I don't know, the volume is at like 1 or something.
Oh, really? So,
Okay, yeah,
okay, yeah, I got it.
good. And can you say this? So you talk a lot about like be complained about, maybe you say be criticized by the public. Yeah.
Criticized. Yes.
And say this again. Punished.
Punished.
Good. And impose.
Impose.
That's what you want to say, right? Impose. Yeah.
Yes. Impose.
You say proban. I think you want to say prohibited, right?
No, I mean the word, but it's too long for me. Like, propaganding.
Propaganda, right?
Propaganda. Yeah.
Yes. That's the word.
So, is that word appropriate for the context? Propaganda.
No, because you talk about someone have their own like offense, like they committed themselves. Propaganda is more something like the government try to
Convey
try.
message.
Yeah, say again.
I mean, you wanna, like, the government wanna convey message, can use propaganda.
Yes, but like in a negative way. It has a very strong negative connotation, so be careful when you use it. So it's like normally the government, they try to make idea that favor to them rather than the citizens. So that's gonna be used as a word propaganda. But again, like I say, it has a very strong negative connotation. So be very careful when you use it. All right?
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Right. You're welcome. All right. So, well done. in a real test, try not to use words that you're not sure, because like you cannot even pronounce like half of like the syllables in that word. So make sure that everyone as well, not just Miss Me just now, try to use the words that you can and you know very well the meaning in your real test. But in terms of let's see, in terms of like doing practices with your friends or with me online like this, feel free to make mistakes so that I can correct you, okay? But in the real test, try to play safe. Right. Okay, so Vince, if you're ready, you can come up. And everyone else, Hoa as well. Oh, Hoa battery is off. Hello Kitty, Kitty lên đi, cô có mời em rồi đó. Bạn Hạ Anh thích Kitty á. Yeah. Right, and everyone else, you can go for second round as well. Dr. Phương and Linh Min, if you're still here. Linh Min, I think you haven't joined the speaking session ever. Alright, các bạn request lên nha. Vậy các bạn thả tim và follow kênh cô nhé. Right, so Thu Thu, hello, hello.
Hello, teacher.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm good today.
Nice, nice. So Thu, since not many people up here, let give you at least 2 questions, okay?
Okay.
Alright, let's do this one. I think this one is done. Number 3, who is your latest new friend?
My latest new friend. Actually, in the few months ago, I had a chance to meet a stranger on the bus. He is a worker in the military, and he gave me at the first time seeing he gave me some snacks. So then we have a conversation during the bus up to we go down and went down and. He is very nice. When at the first time he gave me something and just asked how about my life. Yes, it's like the latest new friend.
Okay, do you keep in contact with this person?
No, I don't know his name. I don't know where he is, and we just talk about our life and our working daily.
Our daily work, right?
Yes.
Or our daily tasks. Alright, so Thu, it's okay, because the thing is, the word friend is quite intricate itself. Some people may just classify the person you have met as your acquaintance rather than your friend. And the fact that you may never see that person again because you don't have any like mobile phone or anything to contact this person, right? Any phone numbers or anything like that. So but anyway, it's a part 1. I think hopefully they can be easygoing on this one. Another thing is that you keep messing up the present tense and the past tense. You notice that?
Yes, I still messing up with this problem.
Yeah, you say give so many times, and then like for the last 2 times you say give, so that's all right. Meet
Yeah.
as well, gonna be met. Have a conversation. Have, or what would be the best tense word?
Again.
Okay, yes. So what's a better word for it? To not have a conversation. What's the correct answer here? Not have. Had.
Not have.
Past tense.
Had. Yes.
Yes. During the bus, I wouldn't say during the bus. Maybe say during my time on the bus.
On the bus. Yes.
All right. Okay. So let's do a part 3 for you too, or you still want to do a part 1?
Yes. Okay. Part 3 is okay.
Okay. Good. Right, some children don't like to study science subjects at school. Why?
In recent years, some children don't like, there is a phenomenon that some children don't like study science subject in school because uh, they feel that it's too complicated and it's quite hard to follow in the school. And sometimes it's come from by the less practice in school that they cannot see or what's the problem, why, what's the way the science work because they just only learn it on word by the books. So the reason may come to that some children don't like study science subject in school.
Interesting answer. I will help you elaborate it just a bit more, but I get your idea. But maybe the examiner, most of them did not study in Vietnam, so they may not be able to resonate with your idea or to actually understand what you're trying to portray. So, first of all, yes, complicated, hard to follow. You stick with one idea and you try to
Yes.
explain deeper. Yes. Did you say the expert in school or the expert? What did you say?
Uh, what? Sorry, can you say about this? I forgot my answer now.
I think you meant to say expert, like teachers, right? The teachers at school, right?
Yes.
Or or anyone else, I don't know. All right. So the yes, and watch the way the sign work. Okay, let's say in Vietnam, like in a Vietnamese high school or secondary school, we don't have many chances for students to actually carry out or do the experiment, the science experiment. Let's say like in chemistry, right? We don't have, most schools don't have the facilities for the student to see how different substances interact with each other, right? So by
Okay.
talking about chemistry,
Okay.
I'm still talking very generic, right? You can talk about one science experiment in chemistry, let's say, where let's say like how carbon dioxide gonna be released or how like the copper sulfate gonna form, yeah, that kind of thing, and the color and everything. If you know well about chemistry, you can elaborate on that. But if you cannot, then you can still mention chemistry. You can still talk in a very general way like what I did, but it is still more specific because it's about one subject and it's specific about not like the way science work but about experiment. They don't have the facilities or the tools enough for all students to do multiple experiments. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
But I get your idea, so try to say it the way I just told you. Okay.
Yes. Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome to you can stay up here for like even the third question. Okay.
Okay.
Right. Next is Viet. Hello, Miss Viet.
Hello, teacher.
Hello. Great. How are you? How are you, Miss Viet?
Yes, I'm good, teacher. And you?
I'm doing well. Thank you very much. Okay. So let's do part 3 for you. You ready?
Yeah. Yes, teacher.
Good. Okay. So question number 3. Is it important to study science at school?
Is it? What? Thank you for your question. Is it important? Yes. Yes. I think it's very vital to study to study science in school because it helps students understand some natural phenomena,
Phenomenal.
yeah, such as how weather works, and why we sometimes get sick when the weather change, and especially at home we will understand how electricity power operate. Yes, I also think that science also help student at school develop critical thinking and problem solving. This very useful in daily life. Daily life.
Very good. All right.
And to me, it's very important. It's very important for me, especially the physics. The physics is avoid. It's help me prevent electrical shock and harm by knowing the electrical dòng điện. Teacher, I don't know the word dòng điện.
Yeah. So
Electrical
let's just,
flow.
yeah. Keep going.
Yeah, flow. We know electricity is very dangerous, so we shouldn't use iron subjects to put into the socket to avoid some dangerous accident at home. So, in conclusion, I think science is extremely essential for students at school. That's all.
Good. I think it's good. I didn't quite get the last part when you say like electric. Okay, flows. You mean
Electric
current?
Yes. Thank you, teacher.
Yes. Okay. And did you talk about something with iron and the power socket? So how should we be more careful?
Can you repeat, teacher?
So you talk about electric current and then the iron, right? And also like
Yes.
the power plug, like how do you stay safe? That part, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
How can I say safe from it? I think that we should we need to use we need to use the subjects covered by plastic outside, so it will safe for us to plug in the cable.
Yes, understand. Okay. Right. So you talk about one thing, like just like the outer part, right? The plastic cover. Okay, that's all right. But it doesn't quite match with the original sentence when you talk about like electric current, right? You know where it flow or everything. Because like when you get into the house, they already put the plastic cover for your power socket already, right? So um, even if you know it or not, you still see the plastic cover there. So try to make sure that it's I don't know. Let's see. Try to make sure that it make more sense. Like you just say when you learn more about electricity and how it works. Let's say in a more domestic environment or any office buildings, right? So you have basic knowledge that can protect yourself from any potential accident. Then that make more sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't talk too deep about something that you don't know.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so let's see. At the beginning, you talk about electricity, power, and you change the verb into operate. Both are fine. I rather prefer the first word actually, powers, but then power what? You forget to put an object in there. Power all of the domestic appliances or something like that. Yeah? Or household appliances. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so right. Any questions? Any question, Mrs. Viet?
Teacher, I think
Yeah.
whenever I whenever I listen your question, I still confused the way I will answer. So I will. I mean, my idea jump. I mean, it's a miss. It miss it. It's not in order. Like what you. When I answer, I think it's a mess. But after that, when you correct me, I think your answer is very clear.
Okay.
So I think, do you have any advice for me to tell me how to organize the
Your
idea?
thought. Yeah. Actually, I'm the person who my personal thought and ideas is a mess as well. Like if it's not IELTS environment, if you talk to me normally in any languages, like actually I know only 2 languages, English and Vietnamese, then I tend to let my head like jump between ideas. That really my personality. So when I practice IELTS, like I know that I'm practicing for the IELTS test. So first of all, don't think that this is too casual. If this is too casual, you may end up repeating the ideas, or actually for now, it's not that illogical. So it's really not your problem, Miss Viet. Or even like other times. There are other students who struggle with this way worse than you, but I'm gonna say it anyway, so maybe it can help you and others, okay? So be a bit more mindful about what you need to say and do like a quick draft if you can, or because it's not writing, so even if we do a quick draft, things may not go the way we want to because we keep thinking about new ideas. So the best way of trying to keep one thought straight and be more mindful is that basically try to fit in with what you said before. You know, you need to do it very spontaneously. You cannot do it like, you cannot really well plan it. That's what I'm trying to say. So try to follow one thought, one chain of thought, and try to make what you say next gonna match up with what you said previously, if that makes sense. And practice doing so. And when you practice IELTS, don't be too relaxed and think like, oh, it's fine because I'm just having a casual conversation. That can be dangerous, like I have told you. Okay?
Yes.
All right, Miss Bits. So, okay.
Okay. Every time I receive, I get your advice, I will. After that, I will try to read more. I will try to read more to improve the idea, to get more idea.
Good.
Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome.
I love
Miss
you.
Bit. Thank you. Love you too.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll try to answer some of the comments because there are a lot so far.
Yes.
All right, thank you, Miss Việt. So Mr. Vũ, just bear with me for a bit. After Mr. Vũ, I think I'll let Cake Gate to speak because Cake Gate keep requesting again and again. I don't know why he or she got sprung out. So after the Gato Trung Vũ, we're gonna have the Gato Cake Gate. Yeah. All right. So let's see. I'm gonna answer some of the questions in the comment first. Both social science and natural science. So naturally, when you hear the word science, you think about natural science. So try to follow up with like on that. But if you want to answer social science, then make it clear for the examiner. Like maybe you can ask the examiner, do you mean like both social science and natural science, or you mean just natural science? Or you can say, I'm going to talk about both social science and natural science. So give them like a heads up. Alright. And cô dạy nha. Thường trên lớp thì cô sẽ dạy speaking hết nha các bạn. Ok, hiện tại thì các lớp 5.0 và 6.0 cô cũng dạy writing luôn. Alright. Còn các lớp khác thì có các giáo viên 8.0 overall dạy. Mà các giáo viên đấy, ví dụ điểm thành phần 9.0 reading và 9.0 listening, alright? Nên là các bạn muốn học thì cứ nhắn vào đây hoặc nhắn vào nick TikTok của cô, ok? Nhắn vào đây hoặc nhắn vào nick TikTok cô nha. Rồi cô live xong cô sẽ check tin nhắn của các bạn, alright? Rồi, ok. Cô dạy tiếng Anh, giao tiếp, nhà văn quyết, cả IELTS, cả giao tiếp, yes, và các chứng chỉ khác luôn nha. Tụt ban từa lưa, ok, gọi cô cũng đã từng bị cái đấy như vậy. Nên cô đã từng tránh việc thi máy trong một thời gian rất là dài. Cho đến ngay trước khi, không phải cái lúc mà biết tin thi máy là compulsory thì cô mới thi đâu. Mà trước đấy cô có một cái icky feeling kiểu lỡ đâu. Thật ra người ta thi máy nhiều quá, lỡ đâu, yeah. Thế là cô mới đổi sang thi máy, thì đó. Thì đại loại là cái cách mà mình làm để không bị tụt ban á, listening á, là thứ nhất mắt mình phải quen với cái việc đọc ở trên máy tính. Cái thứ hai nữa là mình phải quen với cái việc là nghe xong rồi gần như là không được gạch chân luôn á, chỉ được highlight thôi. Mà highlight thì cũng rất ít chữ, thì có thể mình take notes vào giấy hoặc take notes trên máy tính. Mình phải quen với cái việc đấy. Đấy là hai cái kỹ năng cần có, để mà làm listening đỡ hơn. Cảm ơn bạn Khoa. Ok, rồi, bạn Nguyệt, bạn đi Úc muốn đăng ký học tiếng Anh thì cứ nhắn vào đây hoặc nhắn vào link TikTok của cô. Các bạn khác cũng vậy nha. Rồi các bạn thả tim và follow kênh cô nhé. Sau bạn ăn link thì là mình sẽ chuyển sang listening nha. Mình sẽ chuyển sang listening. Thì listening cũng hay lắm. Đề hôm nay là đề cũng khá là khó. Yes. Ok, rồi. Cô vẫn đang đọc comment tiếp nha các bạn. Trung Vũ đợi cô xíu nha. Alright. Ok. Rồi, bạn Broccoli, nhiều khi tụt cả hai bạn. Đúng rồi, bài làm trên máy rất sợ, mà chưa nói đến cái việc là khi mà làm cái đề khó ấy, bên cô khi các bạn đăng ký học thì sẽ được luyện đề đỏ của cả listening và reading nữa. Mà khi làm mấy cái đề đấy thì nhiều bạn đang làm đề cam bình thường 8 chấm đều thì thụt xuống 6.5 là chuyện bình thường luôn. Yes. Nói chung đề thi bây giờ 50-50, có đề rất là khó luôn. Cảm ơn bạn Khoa. Ok. Ok. Bạn đi Úc có gì muốn học thì cứ nhắn cô. Right. Bạn Gỏi, Lucky, dễ thương hả? Làm test thì nín. Làm test thì rất là khủng bố đúng không? Yes. Alright. Full thì phải review lẹ mới kịp. Để full review lẹ là sao Thu? Comment rõ hơn thì cô sẽ giải quyết được cho nhé. Cô chưa bán sách nha bạn Việt. Yes, cô chưa. Còn dạy bao nhiêu lớp, chưa có thời gian viết sách để bán đâu. Ok, alright. Rồi, cô mới mời bạn Hải Sơn vào nốt. Đó, thì tất cả các bạn trên này là những bạn luyện speaking cuối. Xong sau đấy thì mình sẽ luyện sang listening nha các bạn. Alright. Nay cô vẫn đang hơi ốm. Nãy các bạn hỏi cô có khỏe không thì cô cũng bảo cô ok theo thói quen thôi, nhưng cô vẫn đang hơi ốm, các bạn có thể thấy qua giọng của cô. Nên là có thể là mình luyện xong phần này thì mình sẽ sang listening. Listening đây mình làm một section 1. Ok, hello Trung Vũ. Hello, can you hear me? Em mở mic lên nha Trung Vũ ơi. Hello. Trung Vũ ơi, em có đấy không? Chắc là đang run some errands hả? Ok.
Không mở mic cái của
Vậy
em
hả?
không hiểu sao. Chắc điện thoại em nó già.
Bây giờ mở được rồi, đỡ quá. Ok, rồi tưởng lại đang run some errands cho vợ chứ. Alright.
No.
So let's do part 3 for you as well. Okay?
Okay.
Which science subject is the most important for children to study?
I think all the science subjects are equally important, but if I only have to choose one, I would definitely make mathematics compulsory for young kids. Well, there are a few reasons why, but I think the main reason is that learning mathematics at a young age, it kind of shape the brain of the children and develop very essential skills later on. And to be more specific, I'd say being good at mathematics or just study the subject, develop critical thinking skills. Also develop the ability to solve problems and to and also it might develop certain trait like perseverance, because when dealing with maths problems, children are taught to organize their thoughts and try to find the answer through trial and errors. And these skills and characteristics can surely be translated into long-term abilities, and these might be very essential when it comes to their social and working life later on as they grow up. I'd say for me, being able to study the subject gave me a lot of critical thinking ability, and I've been using that ability to apply it to my work ever since I graduated from high school. Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, well done, Tung Wu. Great answer. Yes, I mean, when you start off quite strong, like shape the brain and critical thinking skills, problem solving skills, that already good. But I want you to match it with like math problems, and that exactly what you did after that. Beautiful. Although, like good vocabulary as well. Although there's some trade-off, as in like there are a few pauses before you actually enter that more specific way of answering. And also sometimes your chunking is strange. Most of the time is good, it goes well with your intonation and everything else, but sometimes it's like long-term ability and then to study. You
Tại vì
understand?
em không nghĩ là collocation thì nó bị lặp. Nếu cô để ý thì em bị lặp từ ở phần sau hơi nhiều.
No,
Bí
it's
từ.
alright.
Yeah.
So it's not that bad. No, it's okay. Yeah, vocabulary is fine. It's just that I think you overthinking. Yeah, you are overthinking. So because of that that affect your fluency, you know.
No.
So don't overthink. What you did just now is good. As long as it's a bit smoother without any like hiccups and obvious pauses, then it's like perfect. Chef kiss, alright?
Cô có thể cho em xin nhận xét một chút về các điểm thành phần được không?
Okay.
Too much to...
Can you say one more thing and then I'll answer that for you? Certain trait.
Okay.
I think you meant to say certain traits, right? Like plural.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. I would say normally, not today, you'll be inclined to what, like 7.5 to 8 even. Okay? But today, the fluency will be dragged down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Đáng kể.
7. Yeah, 7. Or if every single answer like this, it can be even down to 6 for fluency. And the problem is that fluency gonna dictate so many other factors, so as pronunciation. So be careful with that. But like normally, I think you can get 7.58 very easily too. Don't worry.
Dạ. Thì còn grammar với pronunciation thì...
Grammar today is fine. Just the traits. That's so. Lexical resource very good. Like if you have this level of lexical resource, you can get 8.0. Yeah. But then it need to be paired with a good score in fluency and other sub-elements as well. Okay?
Yeah.
All right, Tung. So well done.
Okay, thank you, cô ạ.
It's all right.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. All right. So bạn khách gate hình như vẫn bị văng ra thì phải. All right, let's see. Hello bạn Diệp Phước. Bạn Huy Quang, wanna learn? Yes, of course. If you wanna learn English, like communicative English, or like to do any certificates, just contact me here or like send a message on my TikTok account. Okay? Yeah. Các bạn muốn đăng ký học thì cứ nhắn cho cô ở đây hoặc là nhắn vào nick TikTok của cô. Alright. Rồi. Okay. Okie dokie. Next is Austin. Hello, Austin.
Hello, Miss Lina. Hi, everyone.
All right. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. I'm not too well this morning, but yeah, I'm hanging here.
Okay. All right.
I
So,
come across your live stream a lot, but yeah, this is the first time I try to get up and grab a seat and have a try to involve, I suppose.
good, good. So this is the time when you muster your courage to join the speaking part. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Good,
Yeah.
good. All right. So, let's do part one. Okay. So, do your friends think you are calm?
Well, to be honest, I don't really hang out with friends much lately. Actually, not lately, for quite some time. I don't have many friends, yeah, I don't hang out and don't go out and have any kind of associate with other people much. So I don't really know what other people think or my friends think, but I would say, let's say, not just friends, but like people around me probably a better, a better sort of like idea or well, consider my age. I'm not young, so like talking about other people, give me opinion upset, or feel uncomfortable when having a chat with me or any sort of interaction, So I have to admit, it's quite hard for me, like instead of like telling you about other people think about me, then I sort of like answered you about my own, because I don't really have any situation that people come up to me and say like, oh, you should stay calm in that kind of situation. Yeah, it's not a hard question, but it
Yes.
might be hard for me, you know what I mean? Like if I was like in the 20, there's a lot of things going on in life, and then like I can tell how people react, when when we involved in like conflict or just like things happening around. But at my age, now it's pretty hard. Like, like people, a lot of time, like people, they do, like especially like, Vietnamese people, Vietnamese culture, they do have a lot of respect on, like older people. And I'm not saying like I'm very old, but, I'll get to the age of, I get a lot of respect of people, of people around me. So like I can't tell like whether they be honest with me or not, or they just act like respect and like don't give me any criticize about my behavior.
Okay,
Yeah.
Austin. So I think I understand you. The thing is that sometimes in IELTS, yeah, TPS. So sometimes in IELTS, there's certain questions I encounter some as well. They're not difficult. They just maybe they're a bit too personal. That the kind of question I don't like the most. And of course, what is considered as being personal is differs from people to people. So, like for you, maybe this question, because like you have stated, you'd rather talk about how you view yourself than how others feel about you, because none of them have told you such and such, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, so I understand. However, if you want to, so let's say like in a normal conversation, like as if I'm just your friends, I'm just talking to you, it's absolutely fine because communication is different than IELTS. So if you want to do IELTS test, try to not have a very long answer. A lot of things you say is a bit repetitive because I already get your idea, don't worry. If they don't get your idea, they will ask you to clarify, okay? And also, like, you already know, it's good that at least you admit it. Like, this is more from your point of view rather than from your friend's point of view, right? So if it is purely from like IELTS perspective, you should just delete the longest part, like at the beginning when you try to talk about how your social life is and you don't have many friends, such and such. You can just summarize it in one sentence as like a sentence to give like a background context or something. And another thing is with IELTS, you need to answer straight away. So in your friend's point of view, are you calm or not? And also for your like for your own claim, like you say, this is more like from your point of view because you don't know how people want to view you, right? That statement should be right at the beginning if that is the case. Okay, Austin?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
And another thing for IELTS is that you can even lie a little bit. It's not really lying, but let's say this is your point of view that you tend to be you're not like absolutely calm like you told me, but you try to make people not feeling uncomfortable during conflict. So I would say you're rather quite a calm person, and rather than saying it from your perspective, you can say it in your friend's perspective and repeat one of the sentences you said, like no one has ever told you that really you
Yeah, I know. I guess like I answered your question. It's more like just a general like speaking, you know, like a conversation, not so much about focus on about the
IELTS.
test.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Then it's fine. Yes, I'm glad that you muster your courage and share with me your ideas and thoughts. I'm very happy that you do so. Okay. So well done, Austin.
Thank you.
And a great pronunciation, great accent. It's just that there are a lot of pauses. Okay. I think it's because of the topic, not because of your English ability. Okay.
Like the first time when I was like in kindergarten, when I'm in third grader or fourth grader, my first friends still remember me. So yeah, if I had old friends or if I met some new friends, they could usually not be the best friends you ever had, because if their old friends are still stick to you and remember you that that was the old time, you can still remember the times that has been in the past or in the future yet.
Okay. Right. So what's your last sentence? Like if you met your old friends after a long time,
Yes.
then what do you
Yes.
say after that?
If the old friends you've met it and in a long time you don't see them again, they can still remember you because their thoughts, like in the memory, they can still remember you.
Okay, all right, excellent. First of all, very good pronunciation. You sound very cute. But the question, I think the first part you try to answer the question, but like from the second half is like pathed a different way. So let's see. When you meet someone for the first time, do you know if you like them? So for the first time, not like for the first time in a long time, like literally the first time ever, like when you encounter a friend. Are you in secondary school now or are you in year 5?
No, I'm just a primary.
Primary schooler. Okay, so perhaps you're in year 5, let's say. So when you meet this friend in your classroom or maybe in your English club, let's say, for the first time, really your first impression, do you know if you like them? Not like an old friend that you kind of like visited that person or bumped into each other every now and then. It's not about if they like you, by the way. It's not like if you do anything to surprise them, yeah? It's about, do you know if you like them? Do you prefer them? like not just doing anything like a big gesture or something that is out of this world. It just needs to be something, let's say, when you see the way they talk to you, their verbal, non-verbal cues, their body language, all that. So anyways, let me just say this in Vietnamese, so hopefully you can understand just a bit better. Cái câu hỏi người ta hỏi là khi mình gặp một cái người nào lần đầu tiên, liệu mình có biết mình thích họ hay không? Yes, chứ không phải họ thích mình nha. Và liệu mình có biết được hay không? Thì yes, but anyway, son, even though it's off topic, but I think your English ability is good. So if you practice like for IELTS, I think you're gonna have a good score. So just this, some grammar mistakes. The friends you have been known for ages. Say the friend you have known, not been, okay? You actively know this person. All right, son?
Yes.
And method, no, you met this person. Yeah?
Yes.
Good. All right. Well done, son. But great English ability. Keep it up. All right. Good, good. So next is kickgate. After kickgate will be unlink. After unlink, we're gonna do listening. All right, everyone. Các bạn đang đợi lên speaking ơi, mình có thể lên 11:30 ngày mai, hoặc là mình ở lại đây luyện listening với cô và các bạn nè. Listening cũng vui lắm. Right. Clover, I think he said that he's in primary school and he talked about third year and fourth year in past tense.
As an extrovert person, so I'm really found in like connecting with other people, and I think like it helped me a lot, like improve like enhancing my social cycles, and also have a memorable childhood with my friends. Yeah.
Okay, so cake is good. At least you're answering the question, but I'm actually expecting something more. Cake, first of all, in terms of idea, yes, you are an introvert, so you like connecting with people. So you had quite a colorful childhood, having a lot of friends. That's good. But then I would like to know, like, how did you do it exactly? Like, how you initiate the conversation, or what did you do, or was it like in primary school or kindergarten or in high school? So try to talk about a bit more about it. Like, is it just your classmates or any other friends? Maybe let's say you practice some kind of sports and you met other friends in that club and you want to, I don't know, expand your social circle. So all that, like the context and how you did it, you didn't tell me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I want to know.
Well, like when I think like there's multiple ways to make friends, and I mostly like joined in a club, a school, and yeah, like I feel like I can get on well with other people, because if they brings a lot of like positive vibes, they maybe I can get on well with them, or like other ways to make friends. I think is the in the social media platform. Like I played a lot of games, and that is the reason why I could connect with friends on the media platform. Yeah.
So on social media, right?
Yeah.
Good, right. So, sorry, I just put on a long zone because like my sore throat is just so bad. I need to put it on. Okay, so extrovert person. Right, the latter part is better, by the way, is a bit clearer about what you did exactly. So try to do that for every single IELTS question, okay?
Yeah.
Extrovert. I'd say extrovert is a noun, so you say I'm an extrovert or I'm an extroverted person, all right? Did you say really found at connecting, or just say really fond of connecting with people?
Found.
Just say fond of, right? Like you like something, right? Fond of something. Did you? I'm writing it down for you. This one, right? In the comment section, can you see it? Fond
Yeah.
of, yeah. So don't say found. Found is this one. Found is this. So say fond of. Fond of. Yeah. And the other one, found. Found. Say again.
Found.
Found. Okay. Right. Good. Good. Good job, Cake. So I have my live stream on Monday to Friday at noon, like the same time. Like I put it on here, like 11:30 to 1:30. So just join whenever you're free. Okay, Cake. And also, Cake, stick around for listening. Yeah, after Anling, we're gonna do listening. And Anling, before you start, I'm gonna read some of the comment section because somehow the confidence of a 10 years old shatter others. Let's say. Let's see. So you guys say like he's only in primary school, right? Anh, Clover, Vince, and Tutu. I couldn't even read a single paragraph of 5 lines in English. I couldn't even say a single word, not to mention that small paragraph. So don't worry. As long as you start now, as long as you have the determination and you're willing to put in the hours and the work, then you'll be fine with languages, with English, or with anything in life, I'd say. So don't be embarrassed at all. Like I paint, guys, I paint. You can see these 2 paintings there. They're mine. I painted them. So I started painting when I was like 24. And when I started really knowing how to put color together, how to mix the colors, how to do all that. And then like a year after, I can paint all this. Okay, so don't worry, it's never too late. And like I've told you, I went from pretty much 0 in English to 6.0 when I was in year 11, right before I studied abroad in the UK. For like, I studied in like 3 months. Yeah. So it's never too late. Don't worry. And like I say, a lot of students in my classes, they are in their 60s or 50s, a lot in their 40s and 50s, and very few in their 60s. It's never too late to pick up something to learn. So don't feel embarrassed that you're not good as this person or that person. What you need to feel is like, oh, I gained this new word today. I know this today. Hello, team. Okay, so team, let's do listening together with everyone else. Yeah, last time you commented on the live stream as well, but somehow I forgot to answer you. Sorry, team. All right, so let's do listening. So, one word and or a number. This is easy, right? So guys, can we do this? One word and or number. Can we do 24 horses? Can we do this? 24 horses? Yes, Mr. Vince, your brother from a different mother, yes? Okay, so 24 horses, everyone. Cambridge 14. Can we do 24 horses? Mọi người ơi, mình có viết được 24 con, đang bảo con hổ chứ, 24 con ngựa ở trong cái one word and or number được không? Thấy rồi, ok, cảm ơn Lucky. K14 nha các bạn. K14 test 4. Rồi, có hả? Đúng rồi, tốt, được, yes. Còn thêm bất cứ một chữ hay số nào nữa là xong, không được nhé. And or, nhớ nha. Alright, rồi, quá được, đúng rồi, thank you các bạn. Giờ mình sẽ viết cho cô keywords mà các bạn nghĩ các bạn sẽ gạch chân hoặc nói cách khác là chú tâm vào nhé. Alright, nói cho cô keywords đi, cô cũng sẽ gạch với các bạn luôn. Sau đấy mình sẽ nghe luôn nha. Number of people who can sit down to eat. Number of people sit down. Yes. Ở đây cái cô này cô đang cần thuê, nó có cái Nó có cái gọi là cái chủ điểm cho mình dễ biết. Inquiry about booking hotel room, right? Hotel room. Rồi, thế thì cái phòng cho cái event. Ở đây mình hiểu sit down là cái số người có thể ngồi xuống và ăn. Nhiều lúc nó làm kiểu như là reception drink trước một cái buổi gì đấy. Thì nó sẽ có một cái reception drink. Hay là những cái tiệc đứng cho người ta vừa đứng vừa ăn vừa uống. Thì nó sẽ là cái số người khác với cả số người ngồi. Cô nói trước cái đấy thôi. Ngành cũ của cô mà, hospitality. Tiếp nha. Can go out and see. Đi ra ngoài và nhìn thấy cái gì? In pots. Pots là cái gì các bạn ơi? Rồi terrace là cái gì nữa? Comment cho cô nha. Inquiry là cái gì? Có ai trả lời cho An Linh không kìa? Inquiry luôn. Yes. Rồi number, cảm ơn. Gallery suitable for musician. Yes, cái đấy khỏi gạch cũng được mà không gạch được. Tại trong cái thời buổi mà gạch thì ít mà đọc phải nhiều thì thôi khỏi gạch cũng được. Chậu, yes, pot là chậu, đúng rồi. Inquiry là gì các bạn? Terrace là gì? Yêu cầu thông tin, đúng rồi. Hello Mie, nay vào lúc này là có thể luyện được hết này. Rồi, yêu cầu thông tin, yes, inquiry, yes. Rồi, động từ nó là inquire. Alright, inquire. Rồi, pot, chậu. Rồi, nói một cái nữa, terrace là gì? Hello, hello. Hello. Terrace là gì? Các bạn ơi, terrace. Terrace là cái ví dụ như là nó ra ngoài á, nó giống như là nó có thể như kiểu một cái ban công nhưng mà nó nhiều hơn cái ban công. Đó là sẽ là cái khu vực ngoài trời nối với cả trong phòng. Đó là terrace. Yes. Okay. Terrace nha. Nãy cô đọc sai. Terrace. Right. Rồi, sân thượng. Mình cũng có thể hiểu nó là như vậy, nhưng nó không nhất thiết phải thượng. Nó cũng có thể là cái sân ở dưới. Tại nhiều lúc cái nhà nó thiết kế lại lắm nhá. Đây để vẽ cho xem. Như kiểu nhá, mình có cái tầng 1 này. Ok, đăng cái tầng 1 nó trong nhà hết này. Xong rồi cái tầng 2 á thì là cái chỗ này nó không phải là balcony mà nó là cả cái terrace mà mình có thể ngồi chit chat cà phê gì đó. Thế xong rồi trên cái tầng này nó lại làm tiếp như vậy. Thì nếu đúng ra thì cái này mới là thượng này. Hiểu ý cô không Clover? Nhưng mà cả hai cái nó đều là terrace hết. Ok. Alright. Hai cái này mới là thượng, tính theo tiếng Việt vì chỉ có cái cao nhất thôi. Nhưng mà tiếng Anh thì cứ cái nào mà nó thừa đây này, mà nó không ở trong nhà, nó ở ngoài trời ạ. Vẽ vậy hy vọng các bạn hiểu ha. Alright. Rồi tiếp nhé. Terrace has a view of a group of, một cái view, một cái góc nhìn và cái nhóm gì đấy. Nhìn xuống cái nhóm gì đấy chả biết. Ok. Rồi hiểu rồi, tốt Clover. Right. Rồi cô vẽ như thế này rồi các bạn bảo cô vẽ đây mà cô vẽ được cái kia. Liệu không? Cô vẽ bằng chuột tay luôn á. Rồi tiếp. Cotton room. Number of people who can sit down to eat. Rồi lại ngồi xuống ăn. Rồi has a có cái gì đấy. Nhớ nhá, đây là Adelphi room. Cái này là Cotton room. Master of ceremonies. Các bạn ơi, Master of ceremonies đố biết là cái từ viết tắt của nó là gì? Master of ceremonies, từ viết tắt chắc chắn là mình sẽ biết, đúng rồi. Nhiều hơn là cái từ này. Yes. MC đó các bạn, đúng rồi các bạn, siêu lắm. Yes. Can give a while, yes, MC. While people are eating, có thể đưa cái gì đó, give a chắc là speech, nhưng mà mình không có đoán là speech nha, ý là ở đây nó sẽ là một danh từ ha. While people are eating, khi mà mọi người ăn. Will provide if there are any problems. Sẽ đưa ra cái gì nếu như có vấn đề. Accommodation, hotel hoặc là cái gì đó. Rồi. Thôi mấy cái này đọc sau nhá. Đọc cái 1 đến 7 làm trước đi nhá. Rồi, có mở lên luôn. Hình như cái này có câu mẫu á các bạn. Nghe luôn nhỉ.
Andrew speaking. I'm the events manager.
Nghe được không các em ơi? Nghe được loa không? Có hay không trả lời giúp cô nhé. Sun, Team, Vince với cả Lucky, Clover. Yes, được, lovely. Rồi, let's go.
Andrew,
is the events manager. So events has been written in the space. Now we shall begin. You should answer the questions as you listen, because you will not hear the recording a second time. Listen carefully and answer questions 1 to 7.
Good morning, Clare House Hotel. Andrew speaking. I'm the events manager.
Good morning, Andrew. My name's Samantha. I'm arranging a party for my parents' 50th wedding anniversary, and I'm ringing to ask about hiring a room sometime next September. Also, my parents and several of the guests will need accommodation.
Okay, I'm sure we can help you with that. Will you be having a sit-down meal or a buffet?
Probably a sit-down.
And do you know how many people there'll be?
Around 80, I think.
Well, we have 2 rooms that can hold that number. One is the Adelphi room. That can seat 85, or hold over 100 if people are standing for a buffet.
Right.
If you have live music, there's room for 4 or 5 musicians in the gallery, overlooking the room. Our guests usually appreciate the fact that the music can be loud enough for dancing, but not too loud for conversation.
Yes, I really don't like it when you can't talk.
Exactly. Now, the Adelphi room is at the back of the hotel, and there are French windows leading out onto the terrace. This has a beautiful display of pots of roses at that time of the year.
Which direction does it face?
Southwest. So that side of the hotel gets the sun in the afternoon and early evening.
Very nice.
From the terrace, you can see the area of trees within the grounds of the hotel, or you can stroll through there to the river. That's on the far side, so it isn't visible from the hotel.
Okay.
Then another option is the Carlton room. This is a bit bigger. It can hold up to 110 people, and it has the advantage of a stage, which is useful if you have any entertainment, or indeed a small band can fit onto it.
And can you go outside from the room?
No, the Carlton room is on the first floor, but on one side the windows look out onto the lake.
Lovely. I think either of those rooms would be suitable.
Can I tell you about some of the options we offer in addition?
Please do.
As well as a meal, you can have an MC, a master of ceremonies, who'll be with you throughout the party.
What exactly is the MC's function? I suppose they make a speech during the meal if we need one, do they?
That's right. All our MCs are trained as public speakers, so they can easily get people's attention. Many guests are glad to have someone who can make themselves heard above the chatter. And they're also your support. If anything goes wrong, the MC will deal with it, so you can relax.
Great. I'll need to ask you about food, but something else that's important is accommodation. You obviously have rooms in the hotel, but do you also have any other accommodation? Like cabins, for example?
Yes, there are 5 in the grounds, all self-contained. They each sleep 2 to 4 people and have their own living room, bathroom and small kitchen.
That sounds perfect for what we'll need.
Okay.
Before you hear the rest of the conversation,
Rồi, nhấn comment cho cô các câu trả lời các bạn nha. Rồi Vince, Mie tốt lắm. Bài này cũng dễ mà đúng không? Không khó như cái bài 1 lần trước. Bài này nó cũng bình thường thôi. Yes. Alright, cô đoán đỉnh ở Vince không? Ý là bình thường give a cái gì đấy. Cô chỉ đang muốn nói cho các bạn biết là nó sẽ là danh từ thôi. Chứ cô cũng thường cô nói rồi mà. Thì đừng có đoán gì hết. Yeah. Nó có thể là bất cứ cái gì. Yes, rồi Vince đầu tiên này. Ok, Vince nhớ nha, không viết hoa nha. Không tự dưng viết hoa vậy là sai hết mấy cái câu này đấy. Còn lại đúng hết rồi Vince. Mie. Yes, đúng rồi, tốt lắm. Tài Lộc. Hello Tài Lộc. Bench bị sai nha Tài Lộc. Còn lại thì ok rồi, tốt lắm. Ok, Văn Quyết này. Right, taught, sai nha. Mà kể cả có taught đi chăng nữa thì cũng bị thiếu chữ T nha. Nhưng mà cái chữ đấy biết sao rồi. Cabin nữa, cabin, tớ nghe xem có S hay không nha Văn Quyết. Phan Khoa, rồi. Các bạn giờ nhắn hết trong một tin này, dễ đọc này. Yes, thank you. Rồi, các bạn khác cũng nhắn đi, đừng có ngại. Team đâu? Sao team đi hỏng treo Vins mà chưa viết câu trả lời hả team? Phan Khoa, ok. Right, rồi đúng hết rồi đó Khoa, siêu lắm. On the far side, tức nghĩa là trong cái side là cái góc cạnh còn lại, cái cạnh còn lại, nhưng mà nó ở xa, yeah, chứ không phải ở gần mình. Alright, rồi cái cạnh nha, cái cạnh còn lại, cái phía còn lại, cái diện còn lại. Còn cái góc thì lại là cái khác, là angle. Alright. Giống Vins à? Em giống Vins à? Trời ơi. Thế thì đúng rồi. Sao mà tiện thế hả team? Sao để bạn đánh xong rồi mình bảo giống bạn như vậy được? Thế mai mốt các bạn không nói vậy thì sao? Phan Khoa, may mà thấy em không biết chứ. May mà mấy từ em không biết chứ. Nhiều khi em nghe được nhưng không biết viết sao. Ok, vậy đỡ mấy từ em biết hả? Rồi, Clover. Ủa, kỳ vậy Clover. Oh my god, why? Ok, anyways, well done các bạn. Clover thử thêm chữ B không viết hoa vào cuối cái comment lúc sau xem có trò nhá. Bữa các bạn cũng làm như vậy thì là được. Alright, rồi bài này cần nghe lại không? Có ai cần nghe lại câu 1 đến 7 thì comment vào đây. Còn nếu không thì mình sẽ sang câu 9 đến 10 luôn nha các bạn. Ok, good. Em nhập 2 lần mới được hả? Ủa lạ vậy. Thử thêm chữ B vào xem. Vince với Clover với các bạn khác cũng thế. Tại nay thấy ít bạn trả lời comment quá. Alright, rồi các bạn comment thử đi. Với cả có bạn nào muốn nghe lại câu nào từ 1 đến 7 thì nhắn luôn nhá. Nếu không là cô sẽ sang câu tiếp theo á. Alright, rồi. Lovely. Tiếp nha. 3 answers. Cái này phải đọc kỹ này. What is said about using each of the following hotel facilities? Rồi cái này may là không có gì bẫy hết cả. Rồi, sử dụng những cái hotel facilities này như thế nào? Availability included in cost of hiring room. Included rồi ha. Trong phí thuê phòng. Available at extra charge. Tức nghĩa là có available nhưng mà phải trả thêm tiền. Rồi, cái C là not luôn. Not available. Đừng viết dấu cách hả? Thế là viết ra sát như là bạn Văn Quyết này là ok này. Vậy là viết dấu chấm với cả dấu phẩy. Giống Văn Quyết với Tài Lộc là ok. Ok, nice. Rồi. Cảm ơn Lucky. Alright. Viết dính vào nhau hết xong rồi viết phẩy thôi. Rồi. Right, lovely. Tiếp nha. Bây giờ tiếp này, outdoor swimming pool. Cái phòng bơi. Cái bể bơi ở ngoài trời. Alright. Gym, tennis courts, sân tennis và gym. Cô biết ai đây không ạ? Là ai đây hả Vince? Ủa cô biết Vince là ai từ trước đến nay mà. Vince là sao? Oh god. Ok. Lucky á hả? Không biết Lucky là ai hả? Ủa mọi người, Vince, nhất là em ngồi đây bao lâu không biết Lucky là ai thật luôn. Alright, rồi. Nghe nha, có ai có cần phải nghe lại câu 1 đến 7 không? Thì comment chữ lên đây cho cô nhá. Yes, kiêm quản lý lớp, kiêm tất cả mọi thứ. Yes, alright, rồi, nghe nha. Cô skip ha.
Listen and answer questions 8 to 10.
Now, you have various facilities, don't you? Are they all included in the price of hiring the room? The pool, for instance.
Normally, you'd be able to use it, but it'll be closed throughout September for refurbishment, I'm afraid. The gym will be available, though, at no extra charge. That's open all day from 6 in the morning until midnight.
Right.
And the tennis courts, but there is a small additional payment for those. We have 4 courts, and it's worth booking in advance, if you possibly can, as there can be quite a long waiting list for them.
Right. Now, could we discuss the food? This would be dinner around 7 o'clock.
Okay, yes. Bài này khá là
That
dễ,
is the
khá
end of
straightforward
section
ha.
1.
Rồi Mie tốt lắm. Yes, viết liền hết ha. Rồi các bạn comment đi. Yes, đúng rồi, Thu Thu tốt. Nãy Thu Thu không comment được hả? Các bạn comment đi, cô sẽ coi luôn nha. Bạn Thơ 3.5 lên 5 chấm. Đợt trước cô có dạy một bạn tầm em nha, là học 1-1, học cấp tốc luôn, học ngày nào cũng học luôn. Thậm chí thứ 7 chủ nhật cũng học luôn, chứ không phải chỉ thứ 2 thứ 6. Từ 3.5 5 chấm trong vòng khoảng 1,5 tháng nha em. Bạn ấy được 5.5. Yes, từ 3.5 lên 5.5 trong 1,5 tháng. Yes. Nên có gì Thơ hay các bạn muốn đăng ký học thì cứ nhấn vào đây hoặc là nhấn vào link TikTok của cô. Alright. Rồi, Thu Thu, Tài Lộc, Văn Quyết, Vince, Clover, Phan Khoa đúng hết rồi. Dễ mà đúng không? Bài này đâu khó đâu. Có bạn nào muốn nghe lại 8, 9, 10 hay 1 đến 7 không? Trước khi mình sang phần khác. Hello, hello. Anyone? Có muốn nghe lại không? Nếu không mình sẽ sang phần khác nha. Bạn nào muốn làm thêm một bài nữa? Này cô cũng hơi mệt nên là có gì mình làm thêm một bài nhỏ thôi. Nghe lại một lần nữa hả? Ok, rồi. Thế thì nghe lại 8, 9, 10 trước nha. Nghe lại 3 câu cuối rồi. Ok, e hèm, Clover, chán vai, bất an hả? Nó không giống mọi ngày là sao? Bài này nó... Sao ta? Bài này nó sẽ khá là giống với bài thi thật đấy, chứ không khác đâu. Yes. Mà đây cũng không phải là bài dạng khó, mà đây chính là bài dạng dễ khi đi thi thật. Nghe đi. Right.
Don't you? Are they all included in the price of...
Thế hả em?
Now listen and answer questions 8 to 10.
Nghe luôn này.
Now, you have various facilities, don't you? Are they all included in the price of hiring the room? The pool, for instance.
Normally, you'd be able to use it, but
Normally.
it'll be closed throughout September for refurbishment, I'm afraid.
But it will be closed. Viết lại cho cô cái câu các bạn nghe thế nào. It will be closed throughout the... It will be closed throughout September for refurbishment, I'm afraid. Refurbishment. I'm afraid. Alright. Clear? Rồi. Throughout. Đúng rồi, tốt lắm. Vậy hả Lucky? Cảm ơn Lucky. Alright. Dễ quá chịu không nổi, đúng rồi đó Khoa. Dễ quá hả? Đúng rồi, Mia Vince. Yes, it will be closed. Vậy ha. Đấy là C. Yes. Tiếp theo tức là normally it will be open. Thế nhưng mà đến lúc cổ xài thì nó bị closed. Tiếp, câu 9.
The gym will be available, though, at no extra charge.
Nói, nốt lại câu đấy. The gym will be... Trời, nói thẳng luôn á. Đúng như là bạn Vince nói á, nó không có lừa gì hết á. Will be... Cái gì? Available, though. Các bạn nhắn cái các bạn nghe được nha. Without extra charge. Trời, nói thẳng luôn á. Không có vòng vào á. Ok, đúng rồi. Tốt lắm Thu Thu. Tiếp nha. Đến lượt câu 10 này.
That's open all day from 6 in the morning until midnight.
That's open all day from... That opens... nhầm, cái này vẫn gym. My bad, sorry. Tiếp.
Right.
And the tennis courts,
Tennis này.
but there is a small additional payment for those. We have...
And the tennis court, but there is cái gì? Small additional payment for it. Yeah. Additional payment for it though. Additional payment for it. Alright. Rồi, đúng rồi. Đó. Dễ mà đúng không? Người ta nói thẳng như ruột ngựa luôn ý. Bây giờ mình nghe được hết rồi chứ. Yeah. Các bạn Ehem với cả bạn Clover chán vai. Ok chưa? Khó hả team? Thôi đừng đùa. Em chỉ có một nhiệm vụ là em nhắn là như trên của Vince. Trời. Right. Ehem, ok rồi. Tiếp. Lovely. So, bạn nào muốn nghe thêm một bài nhỏ nữa nào? Ai muốn nghe thêm một bài nữa thì cho cái mặt cười nhá. Xong rồi mình sẽ đủ 10 mặt cười mình sẽ nghe thêm nha. Cô mở cái phần bài đấy ra luôn. Bài phần 5 còn 10 mặt cười nha. Có ai mà đợi comment của mình xong rồi lại comment lại ở dưới là vẫn là tính là 1 đấy nhá. Alright. Section 3, cái này section 3 này.
Section 3.
Giống phần khó mọi khi này. Đấy, Khoa đòi khó đó. Rồi, cô thấy sương là hơn 10 rồi đúng không hả? Rồi, Thành Lộc quá lớn, yes. Thật tim mặt cười, right. Rồi, lovely. Mà mình phân Khoa là đủ rồi cô hả? Ok. Hello Bần, giờ mới lên hả? Đỡ quá, rồi còn cái phần nhỏ này, phần lại cho Bần này. Rồi cả phân Khoa đang khó một chút. Đó. Đây là cái bài khó kiểu traditional đấy. Đây chính là cái 50 còn lại nếu mà mình encounter đó. Yeah. Anyways, rồi Khoa, theo nguyện vọng nữa đấy, còn đúng cái phần này thôi làm nốt. Em nhiều chữ thế cô ở e hèm. Biết không e hèm, có lần cô đi thi nhá. Nó như này cô kể cho mà nghe, nó vui lắm ý. Nó dài hết mà không phải riêng cái câu này mà cả cái câu hỏi, tất cả các option nó đều dài, tất cả các câu hỏi nó đều dài. Và nó là 10 câu, chứ không phải 5 câu. Nó đều dài ra đây hết này. Và một vài cái câu hỏi ở trong chính cái quyển cam này hay là đề nào cô đã luyện được nó còn dài hơn tí nữa. Yes. Cô kể vui mà nhìn mặt cô hơi cọc. Tại đi thi gặp đề đấy không cọc hơi phí nha. Yeah. Mất chữ bên phải hả? Okidoki. Ấy, có chữ nào bên phải đâu. Em đọc được cái chữ diploma H không hả? Bạn Lucky ơi, có đọc được cái chữ diploma H nãy không? Bây giờ cô cho phải bớt mất nè. Ok, alright. Phần 3 khó đúng rồi đó. Thường traditionally thì là phần 3 sẽ khó và phần 4 cũng hơi khó xíu. Yes. Thế nên là cứ từ từ đi, chưa đến cái đoạn khó của nó đâu. Em không đòi hả? Ai cũng thấy là em đang đòi hết đấy không ạ? Đây, đang nghe phần 3 đây Nguyên Anh. Right. Ok, phải ráng làm nhiều. Đúng rồi, chứ mấy câu sau sai là buồn lắm. Linh khóc luôn hả? Chắc xỉu. Ôi, bình thường mà. Đề vừa nãy là đề kiểu đề dễ. Lộc ạ, đi thi gặp đề đấy phải mừng. Kiểu mừng lắm luôn á. Chứ còn với cái đề còn lại này là khó này. Ổn rồi, ok rồi, Lucky. Ok, của Khoa hết. Okay. Sao review kịp hả cô? Review chắc cũng không kịp lắm đâu. Thường cô sẽ skim, cô đọc lướt xong rồi cô highlight một vài chữ thôi chứ không highlight hết được. Thậm chí nhiều lúc cũng sẽ không đọc được. Thậm chí nhiều lúc cũng sẽ không đọc được hết. Thậm chí nhiều lúc cũng sẽ không đọc được hết. Thậm chí nhiều lúc cũng sẽ không đọc được hết. Thậm chí nhiều lúc cũng sẽ không đọc được hết. Thậm chí nhiều lúc cũng sẽ không đọc được hết. Thậm chí nhiều lúc cũng sẽ không đọc được hết. Đến modular courses nó mới dễ hiểu hơn. Text tốn bao nhiêu? Tốn tiền, tốn thời gian hay gì? And the work is very, cái work nó như thế nào? Tốn tiền, tốn thời gian là cô đang assumption thôi nha. Đừng take cái assumption này too seriously nha. Lúc mà mình đi thi mình cũng chủ yếu nghe thôi. To get a diploma, each student has to study. Rồi, để lấy được một cái bằng diploma thì học sinh sẽ phải học cái gì? And then work on, làm cái gì? In depth, vào chiều sâu. Module, đúng rồi, là module, kiểu như là một subject á, kiểu một module học ở trên trường á. Yeah. Đúng rồi. Được quá thì tốt, thằng thì không, ok quá. Nó sẽ hiểu là module như các bạn nhắn ở trên á, nó sẽ là subject luôn, chứ chưa phải là học kỳ. Học kỳ sẽ là semester với cả term. Semester với term thì mới là học kỳ. Alright. Còn module này là một môn thôi. Yes. Nhiều lúc trong một học kỳ mình học nhiều modules. Nếu mình học full time, đúng rồi, học phần. Yes. Dịch cái đấy là chuẩn luôn ạ. Yes. Ok, good. Tốt lắm Thủy Tiên. Cái này cam 14. Không, cái trên mặt trên trước mặt mình á là cam 5, là Khoa yêu cầu bài khó như bình thường. Nên đùa đấy. Nên là còn có mỗi cái này từ cam 5 từ bữa trước mình chưa giải quyết nốt, mình làm rồi. Module là em hiểu nôm na, nó như là học phần, nó như là một môn ha, một môn học, nhưng mà nó là môn học trên đại học. Ok, kìa cô khi em hỏi nhỉ. Ok, khi Khoa làm cô vui ghê á. Khoa ngay trên em mà vẫn quên. Diploma, yes. Ok, rồi nghe nha, thôi không chiếu Khoa nữa. Hòa
You
dỗi
will
bây
hear
giờ.
a comment to 30.
Và để tua đến 26 nha.
Do for that.
6 to 30.
What about the modular course? What would I have to do for that?
Well, that's where you get the opportunity to study full-time for short periods. That way you can cover a lot of coursework and attend lectures and seminars during the day. And each module lasts for one term, say about 12 weeks at a time. There are obvious advantages in this. The main one being that you can study in a much more intensive way, which suits some people much better. Much better.
Anh phải hỏi Văn Quyết tại vì bài này nó khó mà. Bài này là cam năm mà. Nó khác hẳn cái bài vừa nãy mà. Chưa nói đến nó lại còn là section 3 nữa. Mie, yes. Rồi, siêu thế. Rồi, tốt lắm. And all number, yes. Rồi, ok, tốt. Rồi. Thế các bạn không trả lời được à? Có câu nào trả lời được nhắn đi. Xong rồi để phẩy thôi. Đúng rồi, Tài Lộc. Full time phải cách nhau bằng gạch ngang nha. One topic, đúng rồi, Tài Lộc. Phan Khoa. Rồi, 27 bị tiếng Anh, tiếng Việt kìa. 28, 29, 30. Ok rồi đó Khoa. Yes, có cái câu 28 thôi. Vince, cũng rất siêu. Bần. Yes, cái này người ta nói như vậy, xong rồi người ta cũng nói như thế kia nữa. Nhưng mà Bần ơi, sao em chọn một đi, rồi em chọn two modules hay chọn 12 weeks ở trong cái đáp án đầu tiên. Rồi, Văn Quyết. Ok, yes, còn lại chưa biết. Nghe lại, ok, Linh Lê, chắc chắn là nghe lại rồi. Alright, cô skip lại nha.
The current program is 2 modules.
Chọn two weeks là bị sai rồi. Với cả cái đáp án còn lại nó cũng two modules ở đấy là cũng không có đúng đâu. Nghe lại nhé.
About 12 weeks at a time.
What would I have to do for that?
Tại mình phải điền cái khác chứ không phải cái 12 weeks. Đợi cô tí.
26 to 30.
Rồi, nghe luôn này.
What about the modular course? What would I have to do for that?
Well, that's where you get the opportunity to study full-time for short periods.
You study full time for short period. Rồi. Nói chung là cái này nó cũng kiểu hên xui xui ấy. Tại vì là nói chung là study full time thì là cái duy nhất mà fit ở đây, vậy thôi. Yes. Tại lúc sau bả nói luôn vào cái 27 rồi. Đúng rồi, cái 27 rồi. Đúng rồi, các bạn bỏ S đi nha. Full time.
The main one being that you can study in a much more intensive way.
Main one being you can study in a much more. The main one being you can study in a much more. Cái gì đấy way. Đúng rồi, intensive way. Và nó là cái từ duy nhất trong cái đoạn bà nói. Nó fit vào đây. Cái lúc đi thi thật năm ngoái có lần có thi là đề nó kiểu như này. Tức nghĩa là nó nói vừa nhanh, nhưng mà nó còn twist hơn một chút nữa. Nó paraphrase dài hơn nữa và ngắn hơn nữa. Yes. Rồi, tốt lắm. Đúng rồi đấy, 29 nha. Đấy, nên là đi thi giờ gặp bài này là chuyện bình thường, đừng ngại. Rồi, tiếp này 29.
Suits some people much better.
And how many of these modules would I have to do to get the diploma?
The current program is 2 modules, and
the current program is bao nhiêu modules? Đúng rồi. 2 modules. Thêm S nha. Đúng rồi, 2 modules. Viết chữ cũng được, số cũng được. Rồi 30 nha. Nốt câu cuối này cố lên.
Then you have to choose a topic to work in more depth.
Then you have to choose to work in more depth. Then you have to choose to work in more depth. Đấy là bà còn xài hầu hết các từ trong này. Lúc đi thi thì người ta paraphrase hết sạch luôn, là việc của người ta. Topic. Đúng rồi, dễ bị miss số, chính xác ấy. Thì cô bảo cái này nó khó thì nó mới bắt đầu khó thôi. Hoặc là cái chỗ nó đọc nhanh dễ miss số thôi. Chứ còn đi thi thật nó còn khó thêm vòng nữa cơ. Nhưng thôi, ai biết được. Nếu mà đi thi thật mà dễ thì sẽ vào được như cái bài 14 này này. Nhưng mà nó sẽ không dễ hơn đâu, nó chỉ dễ được đến thế này thôi. Yeah. Ok, all good. Đúng rồi, biết số luôn, bạn chán vai. À, ok, có dấu ngã nữa. Alright, các bạn. Rồi, các bạn muốn đăng ký học thì nhấn ở đây hoặc nhấn ở TikTok của cô. Các bạn follow kênh cô nha, follow đi. Xong rồi mình học được tiếng Anh hàng ngày. Alright, bạn nào chưa lên nghe qua tiếng Nhật thì lên xem đi. Yeah, không có video nó chui xuống dưới đấy. Anyways, gặp lại các bạn vào ngày mai 11:30 nha. Nay cô sẽ đi nghỉ. Alright. Có reading bình thường là thứ 6 cô Tú hay live reading á em. Okay, Vince, lovely. So, bye everyone. See you tomorrow. Enjoy. Don't be sick like me. Wear a mask or something. Yeah. Bye bye.